everybody, Protein Bar Review Guy here with another review. Today up we have another MetRx bar. This one is chocolate chunk from the Protein Plus line that they have. Okay, before we get started, remember to hit like and subscribe below if you're interested, and share with anybody who you know who might benefit from learning more about the bars that they eat. Okay, here we rate bars based on ingredients, protein content, macros, calorie count, taste, and texture, and we give these bars an overall score of 1 through 10. All right, so let's start with the ingredients on this bar. Let's see, they're using some kind of proprietary blend of theirs, some kind of patented, registered. It's called metamycin, which is whey protein isolate, calcium caseinate, milk protein concentrate, whey protein hydrolysate, casein, whey protein concentrate, dried egg white, and L-glutamine. Okay, those are all really good sources of protein. You've got a combination of fast absorbing proteins with the whey protein isolate, and you've got the whey protein hydrolysate, which is an extremely fast absorbing protein. And then they also balance it out with some slower digesting proteins that are, stick with you a little longer, casein and the egg white protein. Then we get into maltitol, which is an artificial sweetener. We've talked about this many times. We don't like maltitol, it's not good for you. Hydrolyzed collagen, more maltitol, glycerin, fractionated palm kernel oil, water, milk protein concentrate, natural flavors, cocoa, canola oil, cocoa powder, unsweetened chocolate, calcium caseinate, soy lecithin, chicory root fiber, salt, sucralose, disodium phosphate, carrageenan, partially defatted peanut flour, whey, almond butter, and tocopherols added to protect flavor. Okay, so the protein blend was good, and then we get into some junky stuff. Maltitol is listed on here twice, and you've got sucralose. So there's two artificial sweeteners right there that you want to avoid in general, and this bar has two of them. You've also got soy lecithin in there instead of sunflower lecithin, which is an easy swap. If these companies really want to, give you better ingredients, it's not hard just to substitute sunflower lecithin for soy lecithin. But then you've also got carrageenan in here, which there's a debate about that. I think it's, some people say it's toxic. And you've got, of course, natural flavors, which we don't know what that is. We're not allowed to know what that is. The FDA thinks that just saying natural flavors is safe enough, and well, too bad if you have an allergy to something that is in the natural flavors. Well, yeah, so that sucks. All right, so ingredients on this, I'm gonna give it a 6, basically because of the protein blend that they're using is good. There's no soy in the protein blend, and it's a combination of several types of fast and slow digesting protein. Okay, look at the protein content here. Let's see, 31 grams, all right. But this bar is 310 calories. So you've also got 10 grams of fat and 29 grams of carbs. So protein content for this, I'm only gonna give it an 8, even though it has 31 grams. It should have 31 grams because it's 310 calories. If this thing was like 42 grams of protein at 310 calories, then I'd be giving it a 9, maybe 9.5, 10, we'll cross that bridge when we find a bar like that. But yeah, so this is getting an 8 for protein content. Macros, like I said, 29 grams of carbs and 10 grams of fat. I like the fact that there's more protein than carbs, but you do have pretty high amount of fat in this. 10 grams of fat, 31 grams of protein, so you're looking at 124 calories of protein in a 310 calorie bar. So just over a third, maybe, what is that, 38% roughly of this bar is protein, and the rest is fat and carbs from, you know, not very good sources of fat and carbs. So macros on this, I'll give it a 7. I'll give it a 7, you know, basically because there's more protein than carbs. Calorie count 310, that's a little higher than we like, but again, I'll give it a 6 for that. I'm not gonna totally trash it because sometimes you do need a higher calorie bar. You know, if you're trying to put on size, you need a surplus of calories in your body, or if you're heading out of the gym and you're not, you know, there's not a meal in your near future and you need more calories to last you to get to that meal instead of just having a quick bite on the way out the door at the gym. Yeah, 310 calorie bar could be very useful in those times. Okay, so let's talk about the taste. Thing looks like a candy bar. It looks like basically a king-size Snickers, but we'll see. I like the texture right away. It's really gives you something to really sink your teeth into. Something to chew on. Definitely chewy. I know I've mentioned before in some of my other videos that I don't like the bars that are too soft because I end up eating them too fast. One trick sometimes I do with bars is I put them in the fridge, and that makes them harder when they get colder, a little chewier, a little tougher to chew, so it makes you savor the flavor a little longer and enjoy the bar. Taste on this, yeah, definitely living up to the name of double chocolate chunk or whatever they're calling this thing. Definitely super chocolatey. Look at that in the middle there. So you've got a layer of like liquid chocolate underneath that outer chocolate layer before you get to that thick chocolate, chewy, tough layer below it. Taste. Yeah, I'm giving this a 10. I'm giving this a 10 on taste. Definitely chocolatey. No weird artificial synthetic aftertaste that just is weird, you know. It's legit chocolatey from the second it hits your lips to, you know, even right now. Still tastes like chocolate. No kind of weird chemically aftertaste. So I'm giving it a 10 on taste. I love chocolate, and this is doing it for me. Texture, I'm gonna give it a 9. I like the silky creaminess of the chocolate on the outside. I like that kind of liquidy chocolate layer just inside there. It gives it a little gooiness to it, and then I like that tough chewy layer of chocolate there. That's kind of the meat of the bar. I like that too. So I'm giving it a 9 for that. The only way I think it could be better if there was some kind of crunch involved in it. Maybe if there was a thin layer of cookie crunch inside there. But overall, texture is very good, taste is very good. So let's talk about the overall score for this bar here. Ingredients, we're taking off points for the ingredients. We liked the protein source, which was good. Macros weren't terrible, just a little high on the fat. Calorie count, a little on the high side, more of a meal replacement bar than a snack bar. Taste was excellent, getting a 10 there, and texture was a 9. So overall score on this bar, I'm gonna give it an 8. You know, some of the ingredients were junky in there, but you know, give it a definite good overall score for that strong, good chocolatey taste without any kind of weird chemically aftertaste, and good source of protein in there. All right, so there it is. MedRx what is it called? Chocolate chunk from the Protein Plus line that they have. Getting an 8 from Protein Bar Review Guide. All right, I'll catch you later.